You're going to walk away from this video knowing the true cost of ownership here in the state of California. So if you're ready to uncover the real cost, give me that like thumbs up right now. That will let me know that we're simpatico. We're on the same page and we know what's happening. We were all sold the same fantasy. Massive equity growth, perfect weather, and the pride of owning California real estate. The financial reality is far more brutal. Today, we're dissecting 5 hidden financial time bombs that are turning California homeowners into financial prisoners, house poor and trapped in an inescapable financial nightmare. This is where your money vanishes. The 5 hidden costs that are draining reserves and forcing people to sell. Pay attention, especially cost number 2. The insurance crisis. Everyone is talking about Prop 13, how it's protecting homeowners, but they don't talk about Mello-Roos taxes, local bonds, special assessments, bypassing those protections, and watering down Prop 13 with their various Senate bills that are reducing the effectiveness. So you bought a house. What you really bought is you committing to fund new school districts and the city's aging infrastructure. I want to share a story with you about a special assessment right here in Orange County, in Dana Point for that matter. The Dana Bluffs condos, I did a whole video on this, but they got hit with an over $200,000 per unit special assessment. If you've been blindsided by a special assessment that you didn't see coming, or Mello-Roos, I want you to comment right now down below with the word trap. The ticking time bomb insurance crisis. This is the most volatile cost of home ownership. Homeowners insurance is turning into a crisis. Premiums are skyrocketing 40, 60, even 100% in some places. Every single year, costs are going up. Major insurance carriers are pulling out of the state because they claim they can't make money, leaving homeowners with only one option, the California Fair Plan, which is not fair and it's not a good plan. There's a good reason why State Farm canceled a majority of its policies in Pacific Palisades before the fires. They saw this nightmare scenario coming. All the factors for a major disaster were in place, and they started canceling. Contrary to popular belief, insurance companies are in business to make money. They are not a charity. Number 3, high utility costs. We all use power. We all use water. We don't all use gas because they're outlawing it in a lot of places, but some of us still have gas. In California, utility companies are a monopoly. There's only one you can go to, and they have unfettered pricing power. Think tiered water rates. Think drought surcharges. And during the summer, think electric bills that dwarf your mortgage payment. And that new solar system you just purchased, it's not saving you nearly as much as the salesperson said it would. And the state's trying to go back on the contract with the net metering agreements. Number 4, the HOA trap and special assessments. The HOA fee is just the beginning. Many condo and PUD plan unit development owners are getting blindsided by massive special assessments because their HOA reserves were underfunded. A lot of times they're getting a $20,000 bill, a special assessment for roofs. The Dana Bluff condos a year ago in Dana Point got hit with a $200,000 special assessment for roofs and facing and railing. That's it. That assessment is more than a lot of these owners paid for their condos many years ago. It's totally ridiculous. I did a video on it. It's right here if you want to see it. Click right here to the link. But poof, fees are going up. They are going up everywhere. If you are dealing with HOA stress right now, tell us which is worse, the cost of the fee or the drama of the board. Comment down below, fee if the fees are worse, or drama if the drama is worse right now. Number 5, hyperinflated maintenance and repair costs. Because of the sheer cost of California labor and materials, every major repair is a 4-figure event. You need to have a reserve fund that's 3 times what experts recommend in other states. Now, what's recommended in other states, you ask? It's 3 months that would cover all your expenses. Your mortgage, taxes, insurance, HOA fees, incidental repairs, food, gas, car insurance, private school, college, all those expenses, daycare, child daycare, whatever all those expenses are, times 3 in other states. In California, Congratulations, it's times 9. Let's say $10,000 is what you need. In other states, you need $30,000 reserves. In California, it's $90,000. The financial prison and buyer's remorse. That's what we're talking about now. This takes a serious psychological toll on people. When a homeowner feels like they can't afford to leave, but also can't afford to stay, you don't own the house. The house owns you. Owns you. This creates genuine California buyer's remorse. But the financial prison is not just about the house. It's about the other 2-ton anchor tied to your life, childcare and education. Imagine you're a young family and you just survived the down payment and closing costs. Now your mortgage payment is $5,000 a month. And the big 5 traps that we talked about earlier add another $1,500 a month. But for the next 5 years before your kid goes to kindergarten, you're hit with paying an average of $16,000 to $20,000 a year more for full-time daycare. And that doesn't end if you choose to go to private school rather than public school. All the way to college, you're paying this increased cost, and then you get hit with college. Some of these schools are $100,000 a year. It's crushing the amount of money that you need to make just to make ends meet here in California. That's up to $1,600 a month just to be able to go to work. And if the public schools are not that great in your area, you're really going to want to think about private school. So those expenses are not going to end for you, unfortunately. If you plan to send your kids to public school, be very careful to check out the schools before you buy. In California, the average private school tuition is $19,800 a year. So you've added the hidden home cost, the child care, the private school bill, and your true monthly cost is often double what your mortgage is. You are not a homeowner. You are a financial prisoner. Number 4, escaping the trap. So this is actionable due diligence. You don't have to be a victim. Doing your research and finding out exactly what the specifications are before you commit. If you are buying a house, this section 4 in my video, is non-negotiable. You've got to watch this. Here is the due diligence checklist. Number 1, the 40% rule. Budget for 40% more than your quoted mortgage for true total ownership costs. So your mortgage and then 40% more. Number 2, the insurance deadline. Get a binding insurance quote before you remove your inspection contingency. Don't wait until closing. That's how you get blindsided. Number 3, the HOA or Homeowners Association deep dive. Request the last 5 years of the HOA or Homeowners Association meeting minutes and the reserve studies and go over those with a fine-tooth comb. I know it could be boring, but you're going to learn a lot about the community. You're going to see all the happenings with the HOA. If the reserves are less than 70% funded, that's a huge red flag and a good indication that you should not buy that house. Number 4, inspection first. Never ever waive your inspection, especially on homes that are built 1980 or before. 1978 homes have a lot of issues that you don't have in newer homes. You've got asbestos, you've got lead-based paint, there's different building standards. A lot of things are grandfathered in that wouldn't be acceptable today. Always use the results of your inspection to demand, especially in this market, seller credits or repairs. Number 5, Mello-Roos discovery. I always provide my clients with a full schedule of Mello-Roos payments so they know exactly what to submit even before we submit an offer. So if you don't get that, demand that from your agent. The California real estate market is high stakes. It's serious business. The rewards for you are huge. The penalties can be lethal. Don't go in blind. Always have a trusted agent that you know is looking out for your best interests. Get informed, get prepared, and protect your wealth. Have you ever been hit by a surprise insurance spike or special tax assessment or HOA assessment? Let's help others avoid the mistakes that you may have encountered. Share your story down below in the comments with CA regrets. If you're buying or selling in this chaotic market, definitely you want to subscribe to my channel. Tap the subscribe button below. We're tracking the California home market every single week. We have resources not available to the general public that can tell you exactly what you can expect in the market that you're in. This video has been all about California regrets and avoiding the home ownership traps that nobody warned you about. Now, if you're thinking about prepping your house for sale, you want to avoid these 10 mistakes. Click this video here for 10 mistakes to avoid when selling your house. There's a lot of things you do not want to do when selling your house that will cost you dearly. You want to avoid these mistakes. Click this video. It's all about those mistakes that you need to avoid.